Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sitole, and today guys we are making custard scones, vanilla custard scones. Amazing, so yummy, so soft, you guys. These are the ingredients we're gonna use for this. And another thing guys, everything I'm using here is on room temperature except my butter. My butter is from the fridge because I want to grate it. Otherwise, it was going to be on room temperature. The first thing I'm doing is to sift my flour. Make sure you sift your flour guys if you have a sifter. But if you don't have a sifter, please invest on one. Please buy one. And then I'm going to put a cup of sugar straight to my flour. Guys, on other recipes, like when I bake other cakes, I usually put sugar on my wet ingredients. I usually beat my sugar with eggs and butter, but when I make scones, I always like to put sugar straight to my flour. Guys, I don't know the technology behind it, but it really affects the end result of your scones. Like, it really helps with the softness of your scones. This is 4.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Guys, I'm using 4 cups of flour, then 4.5 teaspoons of baking powder because I'm still gonna use another cup just to dust my surface with. So hence I'm putting another half a teaspoon just for that. Another thing guys, if you don't like sugar, if you don't have a sweet tooth like me, you can put less sugar. I put 1 cup of sugar, but if you do not like sugar, you can put less than that. Or if you like more sugar, you can put more. It's up to you. Just mixing my dry ingredients until everything is combined. And then I'm gonna start with my wet ingredients. Okay, now I'm just gonna set this aside and mix my wet ingredients. I am gonna put rama at the end when I'm done mixing my wet ingredients. Then I'm gonna put my butter. I'm gonna grate my butter and put my butter to my dry ingredients. Another thing that's worth mentioning, for my liquid guys, I'm using milk, a half cup of milk and half a cup of vanilla custard. But if I was not using custard, I was gonna use a full cup of milk. But since I am gonna use vanilla custard as well, it's half cup of vanilla custard and half cup of milk. Then now I'm putting 3 teaspoons of vanilla essence. You can use whatever essence you want. I prefer vanilla. I love vanilla. Just gonna start beating my eggs first before I add the rest of my ingredients. I want to make sure that the egg is well beaten before I add my custard and my milk. Okay, now this is perfect. I'm gonna add my milk and my custard. So simple, guys. I hope you guys can see this is like so simple. If you follow the steps perfectly and you make sure that you measure your ingredients perfectly, you are gonna get the scones you want. Okay, now I'm gonna set this aside while working my butter and my flour. As I mentioned guys, my butter is from the fridge. My butter is cold. The only thing that's cold here is butter because I want to grate it. Otherwise it was going to be on room temperature. Everything else I used is on room temperature. Only the butter is cold since I want to grate it. It has to be cold. And I am using 300 grams of butter. So I'm just grating my butter. Guys, grating butter makes things very easy. It makes the process very, very, very easy. For baking, guys, I usually use Rama custard, either a Rama custard, wooden spoon, or stock. Today I'm using stock and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah. But I know in other countries you guys don't have like these brands that I'm mentioning. Just these brands are here in South Africa. Just find whatever works for you and use it. So right now I'm just wrapping in my butter to my flour. I'm not doing much, guys, as you can see. I'm just wrapping it in until it resembles breadcrumbs. That's when you know that you're ready to go. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Now I'm ready to add everything, to mix everything and bake. Guys, another thing that I forgot to mention, my oven is preheating on 180 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna use my spatula to mix. But if you don't have it, even if you have it, you want to go in with your hands, you're free to do so. You can use a spatula, you can use your wooden spoon, you can use whatever you want to mix with. You can go in with your hands if you like. As you can see, guys, I'm working in halves. I'm adding half of my wet ingredients to half of my flour. And then I'm going to add to the other half now. As you can see, guys, when I'm mixing, I'm not just kneading it, guys. I am folding it. I'm just folding it in because it's easy to overmix without you even realizing. So I'm just folding it in until everything gets incorporated, then I'm good to go. Once I see no dry flour, I'm good to go. And I know, guys, this is where a lot of people get it wrong. Because once you overmix, your eggs are your scones are gonna be hard. Once you get right the measurements and you don't mix too much, you don't overmix, you're gonna get perfect scones. Guys, I'm trying to mention everything that I think is worth mentioning because I want you guys to get it right. I want you guys to enjoy what I enjoy in this house. Okay, guys, now I'm just gonna dust my surface and start cutting my scones. Okay, I'm gonna use the cookie cutter to cut this. But if you don't have a cookie cutter, you can use other methods. You can use. I remember before I bought a cookie cutter, I was using a glass. But please invest in something you use. You can just invest in buying a cookie cutter. It's very cheap, a pep, very, very cheap. I usually buy my baking, like whatever I use for baking, I usually buy them at Pep. It's Pep is your girl. I'm just sprinkling the top with dry flour just to avoid it from sticking to my hands. And for scones, I never use a rolling pin. I just pat it with my hands and cut. Okay, I already prepared my baking tray of camera. I just buttered it and sprinkled just a bit of flour. Just avoid my scone from sticking to it. Now I'm gonna brush the top with an egg wash, or you can use milk, just for that glossy finish. And I'm gonna bake this on 15 minutes or 20, 15 to 20 minutes on 180. All depends on your oven, guys. And you know your oven, so it all depends on your oven. Okay, my scones are out of the oven and they look so yummy, guys. Let me tell you, you do not need anything to dump these scones. You do not need milk, you don't need tea, you don't need anything. You can just enjoy them as they are with nothing. That's how soft they are. That's how soft they are. Like, they're amazing. What gives you this, guys, is how you measure your ingredients. Get the right measurements and don't overmix. You definitely are gonna get this, guys. My scones are amazing. Well, yeah. If I can say so myself, they are amazing. They are mouth-watering. I'm not gonna lie to you. Try them and just let me know on the comment section. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the love you're giving me. It's a new year. Like, may God bless you guys with everything you wish for and more. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Keep on supporting me, supporting other YouTubers. Guys, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll see you on my next one. And yeah, please, let's engage on the comment section. I want to hear you. I want to hear if you tried this recipe and if it came out the way I think it will. As long as you follow the steps I showed you, definitely are gonna get what you want. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. See you on my next video. Mwah, guys. Bye. Oh, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.